touch anything. It's all just duct tape and lies. Touch one thing wrong and it just explodes. Such is the life of a VTuber, I guess. Just one thing is holding everything together. Alright, well, sorry about that, folks. But we're back. We're just chilling. Alrighty, so yeah, don't touch this middle bar. Don't do it. Basically what I was saying is that I was just gonna make the eyes a little bit bigger, and then we can just kind of see what that looks like. Because right now, I think when I did it last time, it kind of just made it look more like chibi, and I kind of didn't like that, so I'm just gonna see... I'm gonna make a new collection, I guess. I don't really know why these aren't, like, showable here, which is why I started moving this in the first place. But looks like... I'll put a little refresh in here again. Hold on. Okie dokie, wait back. You can refresh. Smile. Beep beep. There we go. Oh my god, we have ads again. Alright, everybody go take like a 2-second nap. Okay, sorry about that. I forgot that when you started it, you have to do the ads. Twitch! Twitch! Ow! Alright, well, we have to do that to get him out of the way, I guess. So, my apologies, but I'll be right back. I have to go get more tea anyway. Alright. Thank you for the cheese touch. I'll be back in 2 seconds. We're gonna go reset for 2 seconds, alright? Okay. Be right back. Have a good little break, okay? All right, 1 sec. Okay. Lit. All right. Okay. We're happening. We're hip and happening. Stuff is going. All right. Let me do this eye thing real quick, and then I know we're still in ads. Fuck them, eat them, whatever you want to do. But or wait, that probably sounded really bad. Good thing we're in ads. There's only 2 people here that can hear me say it. Shh. But let's just do this really fast, and if not, then we can... Oh, goodness. Then we can go do the train. I think that'll be good. Give me a second. Okay, how big do these have to be? It's, yeah, I know Owlbear can hear me. Shh. Secret. I guess we can just... I made a copy already. That's what caused the whole conniption here. But maybe we just move it down slightly. Oh god, there's a second one? How do I turn this off? Uh-oh. Hold on. Let me do this. Go back to here. Because it's showing as, like, hidden here, which is why I'm so confused. That's so odd. I don't really know how it works. So we're just gonna max export. I don't know why it's just labeled as max export, but okay. Collection, new. Let's just move this guy to here, I guess, so we can see it. Sure. Not super sure what's the deal is with that, but alrighty. Okay, so we have to kind of like pretend, you know, that it's in the right spot or whatever, right? I don't know. I think maybe a little bit bigger is okay. It's like really hard to tell without texture, right? And especially texture that's like not correct. But maybe a little bit bigger is fine. Hold on. Edit mode. Okay. If you're just coming back in, I'm just seeing if this eye thing, if we make it a little bit bigger, if it'll look a little better. I'm afraid of it looking too chibi and like weird, but I think maybe like that is okay. Big question marks. Let me do this and then go to here. Okay. Well, oh wait, we have to get out of edit mode. I think that'll be fine otherwise. Okay, yeah, there we go. Turn off the rig. You know, maybe that's actually better. Maybe it like balances it out a little bit more. Somehow. Let me take a little screenshot here. Copy. It's always like a thing that's like just 2 pixels difference, you know? It's always that last little bit where you're like, oh, that's what was wrong. That's what I had to change. Okay. Do this. Along this empty street. I don't actually know the lyrics to this song, but it's a bop. Okay. Get this. Guys, are you excited for Halloween? I'm so fucking stoked. I kind of forgot that it was going up so fast. Are you guys doing anything fun for Halloween? Me and my coworkers are talking about like what they always did for Halloween, and one of my coworkers does like those like silly cosplays where they do the best thing that they can with just like a limited thing, and their thing last year was Olimar and their boyfriend was a Pikmin. But, you know, Pikmin are supposed to be tiny and short, but they they showed me a picture and it was like they were a red Pikmin and they're like 6'5", the person that they're dating. So it's like the tallest Pikmin of all time, you know? Like he's like 6 foot tall with this like little like felt, you know, Pikmin thing up here in like a red Zentai suit. And then my coworker was Olimar and she's like this tiny and she's like, hello, it's me. And she had like a little like light up like doohickey thing for like, you know, little like light that they have. And I think she just wore like a little like white outfit that kind of looked like a spacesuit kind of. She didn't have like the whole helmet or nothing, but it was so funny that the Pikmin was the tallest one. I was like, so I think having silly cosplays like that is so fun for Halloween. And they're like, I wish I had more reasons to do cosplay, but it's only for Halloween. And then I forget that it's coming up and then I never have time to make like a good cosplay. I'm like, damn, we should just make stuff together then. She's like, oh, that'd be so fun. Cause like I have all my sewing machines and stuff like that, but I feel like I had to trade out doing cosplay for doing computer stuff, you know, where I was like, I just don't have the time to be a game art person and do game art, you know, hobbies and do cosplay. There's just like, it's just too much effort for both things. So I kind of had to like put down cosplay stuff for a while, which is why I haven't made a costume in 10 years, but it's also because of like college and things. It just kind of like, I just didn't have time. But it would be fun to do like a sillier cosplay like that. I feel like I have too many things where I try to do like the best thing I can every time I do it, but it doesn't have to be like that, you know? I can always do like something silly. Okay, let's take a peek at this. I'm thinking it's pretty close, you know? We're getting closer. Obviously, we don't have to follow this exactly, and I'm thinking... Obviously, the head is a little bigger here, just like a little bit. But I think making the head bigger is a mistake. I think I just like the way that it looks now. Because it was looking a little panicular for a minute there. I was really worried that I was gonna have to like change his design, because I was like... it's not looking good, guys. But I think this is more like human face from the front and just kind of like weird snake thing from the side. So I think that's okay. I think we're looking all right. It's a little bit safer now. The chest thing, hold on. Put it back to 0 here. Modeling. I don't think the chest is too big yet. I remember I was like, it might be kind of huge, but I think the chest is okay. I was also considering making his shoulders smaller and like everything else kind of like thinner, but I think it's as thin as it needs to be. I think if I make it any thinner, it might be kind of weird, but hold on, let's see. Animation, put it back over here. You know, we could make him a little thinner. That could make him look a little bit more weird. Let's just, like, give it a shot, just to see what would happen, you know? And that'll be the last thing we do with this guy for now. And we'll leave it be. Okay, we'll do this. Do a little copy. I don't know how to hide this. I kind of can't access it for some reason. Hold on. I'm really weird. Like, why can I not get any of this stuff in here? It's very odd. Hold on. Get this. That's so weird. Like, I don't know where the, like, little icons and stuff went. Huh. I guess I'll just move it up here. And then turn it off in here, I guess. I have no idea what's going on with that, but too bad. Okay. Edit mode. Let's see. He has hips. He got hip for days. I always give people, like, crazy hips on accident, and I'm like, I don't know how to draw ladies. Their hips are too crazy, but yet I give all my guys hips, and I'm like, oops. Oopsies. My anime is showing. Oh no. Where? Let's just... Listen. I know Slender Man is, like, kind of out of vogue now. I still really like Slender Man, though. So I feel like we can go a little more Slender Man looking, maybe. Just a little. Is this too skinny? Is it just silly looking now? I don't know. Possibly. Hold on. I don't know where I got the thing of saying out of vogue from. I got it from somewhere. I don't really know where, but oh well. I'll just take it, I guess. Let's do this guy, this guy. Just make it a little bit thinner, I guess. Something. Hold on, we gotta do individual origins, maybe? Yeah, there we go. I kind of brought down the neck a little, which I don't want. Just the arm, here. I'll leave it. I'll see what happens. Why not? You know, we're just testing stuff out. Like I said, I'm subjecting you to my entire music playlist, sorry. I'm just letting it go today. But if you guys actually hate the song, you can just tell me and I'll change it. It's all good. I'm just kind of not worrying about it today. Unless there's one that's like truly egregious, and then I'm like, we gotta go. I think maybe I gotta move up this like arm area too. Hold on. Now that we've made it kind of thinner, we have to kind of like compensate a little bit, you know? Think like that. I think so. I think that's okay. Let's see from the side here. Yeah, okay, we can move this stuff up too. If it had like a shape to it, I didn't want to like move it, you know? I just wanted it to stay put. Let's apply the mirror here. Hold on. Oh, there is no mirror. That's funny. What happened to it? I guess, guess I applied it, but it didn't like merge the edges. So that's kind of crazy. Hold on one sec. Yeah, that's a little not good, you know? Give me a second. Let's see if we can merge all of these. Just character art things. Oh. It's like the same deal of like, uh-oh, I drew on the wrong layer. I do have it on shuffle, so getting two Vocaloid-ish songs at the same time is kind of funny. See, collapse by distance, okay. Remove 4. Oh dear, yeah, we're gonna have to do like this. Just check in. Gotta pull it down a little bit. I don't want to merge those. I do want to merge that though. Hold on, let me see. Go to here. Sure. Okay, we'll just do that for now, then move this guy. Beep. Merge by distance. And then once we're done with this, I'll go over to the train stuff. Okay, at center, okay. Just don't want to like leave this how it is and then be like, I finished it, and then come back later and be like, oh, oh, I got some stuff to fix, you know. Might as well, because I'm here. Just fix it up a little bit. Here we go. Okie dokie. And then this guy. Get the little clavicles figured out. There we go. Figure out the chest a little bit. There we go. Love everything about Halloween. The idea of making costumes sounds really fun. I don't really have anything to go with to go do with it though. That's fair. Sometimes it's just fun to kind of like have your own little Halloween abode for a bit. Like, I don't know. Even if I'm not having trick-or-treaters and stuff, it's kind of fun to just like make a little pumpkin and you're like, hee hee, look at my little guy. This is great. I love Halloween. It's freaking bats. I love Halloween. You know, that's me. I also like traveling around October because it's like cold everywhere else but California. So I like going other places where it's cold because it's currently like 70, 80 degrees. I'm like, I wish it was fall. I wish it was fall right now. But it actually is technically, you know? But also you get to see all the cool little Halloween stuff and that's great. I enjoy it greatly. I'm not quite the person that would have Halloween stuff in their house year-round, but I would be the person to decorate and then have everybody come over. Because that sounds just like a good time. I tried to do that once with, oh, I think it was when like the first season of Stranger Things came out. Or no, it was the second season. And because I already knew I liked it, and I was like, guys, you should come over and we can like binge the second season when it comes out. And everyone's like, yeah. So I made like Halloween like food things to go with it, and one of them was like deviled eggs. But what you do is that you like crack the eggshell and then dye it, so you have like the like red little veins on it, so it looks like creepy. But it was almost too creepy. Like nobody wanted to eat them, so I just ate them all. I was like, you know, I guess that makes sense. You know, the Halloween food that just like looks too gross, and you can't bring yourself to eat it. And I was like, man, well. Because I just think that's super fun. Maybe I don't have this on shuffle. Do I not? Oh, I guess I don't. Okay, we've just been going through the, like, Vocaloid section. Oh, well, that's okay. Alright, let me see. Okay, closing the window again. Here we go. Okay. Train stuff. Train version 2. Let's see. Where are we gonna start with this? We gotta start somewhere. Let's get like one last little like picture of this guy, and we'll call him good for now. We'll come back to him later. Okay. Because what I really want to do is have I need at least these two character models done before I start doing anything else, because I think it kind of just like informs the rest of like what I need to do is having these two guys done. So that's kind of why I haven't really like touched making like the new, like I haven't touched making like the actual game yet, because I'm like, I feel like in order to set up the entire game, I need these two things like done. Or at least like version 1 that I'm happy with. I'm sure by the time we're like you know, done with a lot of it, wanting to come back to like edit stuff, I'm sure there's going to be some like technical thing where I'm like, oh, I can't do this because I didn't model it the right way or something. Like we're gonna have to come back and edit it. I'm almost positive. So I'm trying to keep that in mind more now when I do 3D stuff, where it's like I can come back to it later. It's okay, you know? We can come back and do some edits to it. We can get the 80% done and come back later. That's what I've been telling myself. And it's been working out okay. I've been getting out stuff better, especially for work, where I would just take too long to do stuff. So I needed to just like put myself into that 80% zone and say, that's fine. Because my director was like, anything 80% for you is probably 100% done for anybody else. I'm like, that's so fair. Okay, I guess you're right. Okay. It's the terrible perfectionist thing where it's like, I know I can do better, but how much time is that going to take to make it better, you know? And just got to get her done. So that's where I'm trying to keep my mindset at with train game stuff. Even though I know we started it like 6 months ago, but you know, had moving stuff to do and all this other random stuff. I was just like, man, so I really want to just like get a good chunk of it done so I can be like, it's happening, you know? Okay, let's see. Sounds like a delightful time. The Halloween house party? Yeah. No, I think it was pretty fun. We got to sit and watch the second season of Stranger Things, and it was really great. But then Stranger Things kind of got bad. We were like, oh well. I'll have to figure out what to do with this man's little hand here. It's a thumb that's sticking out, which is why it looks that way. And I guess we can pose it later, but for now, I'm just gonna leave it. I think what we have to do is just kind of like make this little portion of his hand bigger instead of like flat like it is. So, oh well, I'll figure it out later. But I think in terms of like body proportions, it's getting pretty close. You know, we've got that, we've got this. Where the arm is, that's pretty close. And then the top of the head here. Yeah, I mean, this isn't really one-to-one, I guess, because like I said, it's like a camera versus like the 2D drawing, which is like orthographic instead of like in perspective. But you know, I think in terms of like how everything's going and looking, I think it's about what we were trying to achieve, so I'm okay with that. His leg is like super thin here. It's like really thin, so I might like fill it out a little bit more, but maybe not, because it's pretty thin over here. Maybe this one just has to be thinner. I don't know, but I'll come back to it another day. But that's it for this guy for today. I'll save. Let's go grab up the train. I think I had it up earlier, so it should be train.blend. Okay. Oh boy. All right, here was the old one that I didn't really vibe with at all. It was just like, I'll see if I can kind of try and explain it. It kind of just more feels like a normal train or like a speedy train, because I just didn't know what I wanted. So I was like, because I drew this, right? And I was like, I bet I can just figure it out as we as we go along here, you know, as we like, you know, model it out or whatever. And like, I still kind of like this one, this like this little design up here, but I don't know. There's just something about it that just doesn't really feel like organic enough, and it just feels kind of like a train with a weird funny face. Like a funny grin where he's like hee hee. So I need to like not do that. So I think having this like mandible situation, because I think what I was trying to do is like make like that little like train grate at the front, but it kind of just ends up looking like a doofy smile where he's like hee hee hee. So I think we need to axe that and kind of just do it more like this, where it's kind of like mandible looking, but not actually like the train grate. As much as I think it's a cool idea, I just can't do it. There's something about it that I'm just not good at doing. So I was like, I'll leave that for later. Nah. I also didn't really explain it too well before, but is there a little sketch in here? I don't think so. Where is it? It's definitely not in here. Or wait, maybe it is? Well, anyway, it was supposed to be like, I'm not really sure what to do with like the train cars in terms of like, you know, let me see if I can find a picture. Train cars have like, oh my goodness, that's not what I wanted. Hold on, get out of here. Nope, don't save. File new. We'll just do a new little like sketchboard thingy here. Oh, my eyeballs, quick. Turn it down. Turn down the light. Oh, okay, that's better. Okay, so like for the train car situation, it's like, you know, train cars are kind of like this, where there's like that big space in between them, you know? So I was kind of like, I don't really know what to do with this. So I kind of just did like buggo kind of like things like this, like little bug sections, which I still think is a good idea. I'm still okay with that. I still like the way that this looks, but it's not like bug enough. It still just looks like a car, you know, like a train. Also, I think I'm just gonna axe the wheels. I don't think I need them. I was kind of like, oh, that would be cool if it could like go from like, because I think I got hung up on the fact that it's like, hold on, let me see if I can find, is it all in here? I think it's all in here now. 1 second. Let me see. Where are the train tracks? We've done this for so long, or like I started this so long ago. There's some like notes in here that I like forgot about for like stuff that I wanted to do. Oh yeah, here's the first like little sketches that we did of the train, where I was just like, I don't know how trains work. No clue. Oh, okay, here we go. This kind of explains what I wanted to do anyway. So there's like this like ghostly like train track that appears. You guys can't see. Here we go. Like here, and I was like, oh, that's cool. But I was like, oh, so it has to have wheels because it's a train, so it needs the wheels on it. But I guess we don't really need them. I mean, it's just kind of like the thing that brings the train over to you, so we don't really need wheels necessarily. So I've let go. I've let go of the idea of having wheels. No more wheels. It's just gonna be little buggy like things like this, you know, like these little like guys here. So that is a update for that. Another thing is that like I wanted to have oh, let me see if I can get a picture of this. Twilight Princess. Let's just do Twilight Realm. If you've ever played Twilight Princess, the Twilight Realm has all these little like squares flying around. Like they have all these little, oh, this is perfect. Okay, cool. They have all these little squares flying around. Like this. All these little like squares. And you're probably like, what does that have to do with anything? I just think it looks cool. That's it. So I thought that could be cool, to have like the train have like, also, oh, it was also because, the bartender has like this like feathery neck thing that I didn't want to get rid of, but I also didn't know how to tie it into the train really. But I'm still gonna have them as feathers for like Angel of Death kind of thing, perhaps, maybe. Just that kind of vibe I think would work. So we're gonna have like these little like weird feather things kind of like in between here to make it feel more like organic also, perhaps. Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. But I think it would look cool whizzing by ya, and there's like these little like squares or like feather things going like, you know, coming out of it. I think that would be cool. Make it look speedy, you know? I think that could be fun. And then obviously like these little like buggo legs, you know? Hold on, let's see. Beep, beep, you know, something like that. Beep, beep. I'm not really looking forward to getting the IK for the legs figured out, but because we're going on like a flat plane and we're not going up like hills or whatever, I think it'll be okay. I'm not looking forward to the math involved, but there's a couple tutorials, you know? We have a couple tutorial YouTube guys that can help us out, so I'm not too worried. Because I've set up IK before, but it was for the cat, which, you know, IK for a four-legged creature is really fucked up and annoying, because it's like, where is the chest and the butt going? You kind of have to tell it separately, but also together at the same time. It's so weird. I never really quite figured it out. I got like halfway through, and then I had to ask the tech guy to help me out figure how to fix it. I was like, I got like 90% of the way there, but I couldn't fix it. And they're like, I got it, man. And I was like, okay, thank you. And that's when I realized I probably shouldn't be touching the blueprints anymore until I actually get some more, you know, what do you call it? Oh, just like more practice with it, which is what this entire project was for anyway, so. Sorry, that was my water bottle. I forgot to mute. So let's just like destroy our old guy. Let's just see how it goes. I almost want to just start completely over, like, just get rid of this whole thing. I also think that I kind of just want to, like, sculpt it for, like, 2 seconds, at least at the start. You know, I mean, why not, you know? I do have, like, an automatic, like... Okay, so listen, none of these pieces are moving. Like, none of them are bending or moving, right? They're kind of just, like, one big piece. So, technically, I can sculpt it, and it would be fine if we did the automatic retopology, because we're not bending anything, and we're not needing it to be, like, squishy. So, I'm trying to convince myself right now, okay? So just hang on. I'm thinking ZBrush is okay for this, you know? I'm thinking ZBrush is okay for this guy. As long as we don't go overboard, okay? As long as we're okay and chill about it, I think it'll be fine. Okay. I'm doing it. I haven't touched ZBrush in a very long time, so I'm, like, hyping myself up for it, and I think it'll be alright. So hold on. Let's just save this really quick. So we're just gonna do the head, I guess. Because I think the rest of it we can do in Blender. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Let's just go over to ZBrush and see how it goes, okay? I think that'll just be a little bit easier. It's kind of more like clay, because I think there was a guy in here yesterday that was doing hard surface modeling, and I was like, dude, this is so fucked up. How do you do hard surface modeling? I don't know how you do it. It's so hard, and I'm like sitting here going, yeah, I wish that guy was in here right now. I don't remember his name. They raided in here yesterday. If I scroll down, oh, Cryptic Visionary. Yeah, they came in here the other day, and I was like, damn, that would be so cool if he was here right now. But let's just do a little adventure over to ZBrush, which I think is like a new thing. I think I did ZBrush like the first like couple months that I streamed, but I don't think I've ever really like brought it up since then. I don't even have a switcher set up for it, so let me instead make a switcher for it super fast. Or maybe not. Let me just commandeer the Blender one. I think that'll be good. Okay, yeah, so let me save this. Actually, there's a Firefox one here that I never use. I always forget about it. So let's just commandeer the Firefox one, okay? All right, cool. We'll save this. I'm gonna close it and leave up Clip Studio. Okay. I'm getting set up over here for just a second. Close all this stuff. Okay, okay. Beep, 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 beep. Let me see. Get up ZBrush, but I think... yeah, okay, we're good. I was just checking the time. I'm still feeling pretty good. I do have to go get dinner at some point, though, so we'll see how it goes. But I don't know what to get for dinner anyway, so as far as I'm concerned, we're just chilling. Let's see, let's see. Okay. Doing a little ZBrush thing. Tools, advanced scene switcher. We're gonna switch the Firefox one to ZBrush. Let me rename this really quick. Okay. It takes a minute to like load up everything, so sorry about that. Hold on. Rename this thing. Hold on. Properties? No, no, no. Okay, there's ZBrush. Here we go. Okay, rename. Let's rename this to ZBrush. Cool, cool. We got that. And it's gonna be the ZBrush window. ZBrush, not the homepage. ZBrush. There we go. Okay. Save that. Cool. Go to the advanced scene switcher. Can I make a duplicate of one of these? I think I can. Oh boy. Okay, here we go. Let's just duplicate this. Okay. Sorry, I've never really set up this for ZBrush before, so my apologies. ZBrush, okay. Okay, it's gonna be, if process, okay, process. If process is ZBrush, here we go. Yep, if process is ZBrush, we're gonna do, I have to make this bigger so I can see. The automatic scene switcher is so nice, so I'm sorry I have to set this up like right now, but that's just how it is. For a second. Okay. Okay, let's see. Item visibility, okay. What is this? It is scene item visibility, okay. Sorry about that. Okay, scene, SCE, scene item visibility, okay. On mainstream, okay. Show. Okay, actually, no, I gotta do it. If I'm going back and forth a lot, it's gonna be annoying, but maybe I'll set this up later. It might be a minute, so let me just instead do this. I'll just do a little window capture for now, and I can set it up for next time. How about that? Window capture. ZBrush. Okay, here we go. Make that a little smaller. I'm just gonna do this, and if I have to show you guys what we're doing in Clip Studio, I can just make it smaller. There we go. I think that'll be alright. Okay. It's a little jank, but you know, I'll set it up a little bit better later. Okay. Document, new. Okay, here we go. So exciting. ZBrush time. What the hell? Do I remember how to do ZBrush? Not really. Not really. Let's see. We're gonna remember together. Let's see. How do I start something? I forget. Let's see. We're doing a sphere 3D. Yep, okay. Edit. Okay. Very cool. Make polymesh 3D. Okay. We're good. We're gonna save this right now just to make sure we save it the right way. Okay, train.ztl, sure. Okay. Save as. That should be alright. Okay, I'm gonna make a little test here. Okay, so that, and then save. Train.ztl, okay. Okay. Let me just reload ZBrush super fast. Hold on. Don't save. I just want to be triply sure that I'm saving it the right way, because otherwise I'm going to load this up later and it's going to be gone. There's not going to be any model here, and it's going to be like, oh, we have to redo everything. I hope not. I really hope not. Uh-oh. So give me 1 second. Okay, Clip Studio. I'm going to send this back because you guys are getting covered up. There we go. Oh, okay, here we go. ZBrush again. Get the gamer glove. Okay, close this. Document, new document, to do that. Okay, then we're gonna do import, I believe. No, file. Oh god. Yeah, okay, hold on. Save as, and it goes here. Okay, copy this. Import. Maybe it's under the quick access instead. It's not. That's very cool. Hold on, save as. It's a ZTL file. Okay, hold on. Import. All 3D files. Nope. Okay, maybe it's under document then? Document import? Uh-oh. No, it's not document. I guess it's under Lightbox, I suppose. Yeah, here we go. See all my old-ass models? It's all just Theral. All Theral. That's it. Okay. And this is a real 3D model, right? We're good? It is. Okay, sick. Alright, we're good, we're good. Everything's all set up and good to go. Okay, let me get my tablet. That would be a good idea. Oh, I forgot about this, like, see-through thing. Oh, that's so nice. I wish more programs had, like, a see-through thing. Like, you guys can't see it, but basically it's just, like, allowing me to see, like, underneath it. So I can see the, like, Clip Studio stuff, which is so nice. Okay, let me get my tablet real quick. Tablet time. Tablet time, tablet time. Where is it? It's over here. In the trash pile. Oops. In the pile of trash. Alright, give me this. Yes, I'm very excited for Halloween stuff. I have so many things I want to do. I don't know if I'll be able to get to all of them, which is why I'm not telling you about it, but I have ideas. I'm doing things. Also just because it's this, what is it, affiliate anniversary thing too, so I kind of want to like wrap it all up into one thing, so I don't know if I'll be able to get to it all, but we'll see. We'll see, we'll see. I'm excited. Let's do this. Okay, here we go. Guys, I think the tea has worn off. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the tired. Oh, let me check. Okay, no messages, we're good. I was gonna be like, do we have any food messages potentially? No, 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 we're good. Alright, train version 2. Here we go. Giving it a shot. I don't even know how to start this, but we're just gonna start somewhere. And it's gonna be something. Let me put it up at the other window, actually. This Clip Studio thing. I know you guys probably can't see it now, but that's alright. I'm just gonna do this instead. There we go. Okay. Okie dokie. All set and ready to go. Okay. We're gonna do something like making the main head first, and then we'll just go from there. Let's see. Subtool. Again, I'm not super great at ZBrush anymore, necessarily. Mostly because I just don't know how to do hard surface modeling that great. But, you know, it's good enough. Good enough. That's all we really need. I should probably start this over because it's like a big mess. Hold on. Delete this. Yep, just delete it. And we're gonna make another sphere instead. Okay. Make polymesh 3D. Okay, there we go. Clean slate. Relo is doing roulette. What the hell? Hi, Relo. I don't think you did your little, like, I'm here thingamabobby, so I didn't get to say hi to you when you came in. Alright, let's see. Standard. I need the move brush. Move. Here we go. Is this... There we go. Okay, gotcha. What kind of roulette are you doing? Rolled a 9. Damn. Boo. Maybe one day. Perhaps. Let me do this. Let me put it over here. Make this big. And I'm just gonna do it right over it. I don't have to go crazy. Here. Here we go. Okay, okay. I got it. I got it all see-through'd. Alright. Like I said, this head is, like, huge, but maybe we can just, like, figure it out later, you know? Hold on. How do I Dynamesh again? Uh-oh. It's under... I think I have to turn it on, right? Geometry... Dynamesh? There. Oh, that's too much. Turn that shit down, like 8. Okay, there we go. Ooh, scary. Let's see. There's no contest currently running. Uh-oh, roulette. That's a lot of money. Owlbear's betting a lot of money. Uh-oh. Now that's a lot of cash. Probably should have saved where the mask is for this guy, but I guess it doesn't matter too much. We could just kind of need to look kind of the same, and that's all I really care about. Human head-shaped thing, you know? Ish. Close enough, TM, you know? Will it be human head-shaped, or will it be train-shaped? Yes. Yes. Just both. Alright, it's all coming back to me, guys. I remember kind of how this works, sorta. Sorta, kinda, maybe. like sculpting is so relaxing. It's always just like the part that comes after the sculpt is always just like the worst. So I've like, I love sculpting, and then it's like, oh, that's why I have to retopologize everything and do all this stuff. Oh, okay. But I'm hoping that, you know, the Z remesher is like good enough, you know, for what we need it for. So I'll just call it okay at that, hopefully. So many bets. Look at you guys go. I don't even know what these points are for, so you just get like funny money for that. I'll have to do... I know a lot of people have like... Oh my god. I got distracted by Linkin Park, sorry. I know a lot of people have that like fishing game for the background of their streams. I think it's fine. Oh, wait, hold on. Do we have like a hand? Let me think. I think I have a hand base mesh somewhere. I'll deal with it later. That'll be after stream. I think I have a hand base mesh that I can use for this, because it's like... Let me look at this. So this is like, you know, prayer hands together, and fuck if I'm gonna sculpt hands. No way. But I think what we can do instead is just have a little thing in here that's just like representative of the hands. And then later I can go and put the base mesh of hands in here. So I don't have to sculpt them because I don't want to. I think Blender or ZBrush has like a base thing. The points are for streamer avatar, but so don't use anything says eggs can't use it. That's why I gamble. Ah, there you go. Sick. Yeah, I don't really know what all you can do with the streamer avatar stuff other than just like for funny little points. So I haven't really looked into it. I mostly just wanted you guys to have little eggs running around. That's kind of just it. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to make it like a skull shape. Hold on. I know what I'm trying to do here. I remember. Or do I? Dude, Linkin Park is so fun. It's so goofy and great. I love it. I do think that the new singer is good. I think she has the same kind of vibe, which is fantastic. It's like... Oh wait, skull... It's actually thicker at the back. Hold on. It's like thicker at the back, thinner at the front, like this. And then it's kind of like flattish round at the back. Something like that. And then we kind of flatten it out at the front. Something like that. Maybe a little bit thinner at the front here. Something like this. Skulls are weird. They got a weird shape. I think it's not long enough. Hold on. I'm just doing the skull shape first, and then we're just gonna go from there. I think that the highest point is like on the third back here. Ish. Maybe. You can make it so you can have that gold to buy certain avatars or cosmetics. Oh, gotcha. That might be good. Just for funsies. But I'm no pixel artist, so... It's all pixel art, so... Well, I guess it doesn't have to be. I guess it could just be funny JPEGs, right? Like, I can do a terrible cutout of something. Just be like, you guys want SpongeBob as your avatar? There it is, you know? Something. Shrug. Listen. Don't worry about it that it looks weird. We're just, like, starting, you know? Okay, hold on. Let me see through this. Okay. So then what do we need? We need the eye. Shrug. We're kind of just stumbling through this, not gonna lie. We're just, like, stumbling through it. Okay. Put the little eye in there. We need another sphere. Hold on. Actually, this should be fine. Oh my gosh, there's head planes in here? Huh. That's might be a little too much for what we want, but that's alright. Project... I just need a sphere, I think. Yeah, let's just do a little sphere. I feel like I had some other, like, little ZTLs that were kind of fun, though. Hold on. Look Look at all my old ass models in here. No. Brush? Not in here. Okay. Alright, then I guess we're just gonna do the sphere then. Here we go. Dynamis sphere. Uh-oh. That's not what I want. Maybe we need import then? Let's see, brush import. Oh no, how do I add another? Wait, I have an idea. Is it spacebar? Here? Oh, sphere 3D. Fuck, that's not what I wanted. Damn it. Subtool. Insert? Oh, okay, there we go. It's insert. Got it. I'm remembering how this works. It's like speaking a language you haven't spoken in like 30 years, where you're like, oh, I have this weird feeling that I've seen this before. Well, I don't remember, but I remember kind of, you know, something like that. Okay, so Dynamesh this. Hold on, because I don't want it to be this big. I need it to be tinier. I don't know, just put it at 8. Whatever. Okay, that's fine. I gotta make this like flat, kinda. There we go. Something like that. Yeah. I'm lining it up with like the picture underneath. Like, because for me, you guys can't see it, but for me, it's like I can see through to the other side over there. So I'm just kind of doing that. Okie dokie. One second. Switching the song here. Give me a second. What a jam. Turning it up. Yes. I had one of the worst cough drops. Oh my goodness. What kind of cough drop are you having? My school was really bad, and everyone was eating them like candy. Which is not good, and you shouldn't be doing that. But cough drops are just bad in general. At least the ones that actually work are terrible. The ones that don't work actually taste okay. Like the Ricola ones, those are yummy. But they also don't really work too well. So like, oh, I'm sorry you had a bad cough drop. Just gonna have to go eat something else a little bit more tasty, I guess. I'm just gonna leave this here for now, because I know it's not great, but it's like, what am I gonna do with it? Hold on, maybe I can do... Maybe I can just like flatten it out. Hold on, what's Oops. I need the brush to not be this anymore. Hold on. Simple brush. Don't switch. Give me a second. Oh, it's this. Okay. I need it to be the orb flatten one. Where is it? Flatten edge? Yeah. Extreme polish? Flatten edge, probably. I think that's the one I'm looking for. Possibly? Maybe? Oh, wait. I didn't actually make it symmetrical. Hold on. Symmetry is X, right? Yep, okay. There we go. Okay, good enough. I just need it to be flat so we can kind of like see what's going on. Sort of. Alright, put that back in there. Alright. Because the idea is that it's like a flatter kind of look, so I can make the eye better in Blender, so I'm not going to worry about it. Are you making one of them video games? Yes, we're working on it. We're trying. Trying to do it. Let's see, but hi Trashy. Hope you're doing good this fine evening. Sorry, I'm trying to scroll up. OBS does not like it. It numbed my taste buds, so I can't taste the best. Oh, got you. For some reason, I read that as you numbered your taste buds, and I was like, that's a lot. That's a lot of numbers, man. I don't know how you counted them out. Because I read numbed as numbers, and I was like, what? Alright, I guess whatever passes the time for you, you know? Let's see. Oh, I missed the animal swap. Sorry, guy. What did you get? I can't even see it from here. Oh, it's a little tiny guy. It's like a little swan. Oh, tiny. I'm just leaving this here. Let's just do something else. Okay, then we gotta do, we're just like blocking everything out right now. Hold on. Append. Sphere. Yes, another one. Gimme. And we gotta symmetrize it? How do we do that? It's duplicate, and then it's shoot. Actually, wait, Control Z. Wait, I got it. Delete this copy. Move this guy back home. I like how it's a little house. And then duplicate it. And then move it? No, okay? Guys, we're learning ZBrush together. I kind of forgot how it works. Let's see. So you were talking about characters who are more monsters than humans with purple skin. Yes, yes. I wanted to show you one of the rest of my characters, but I realized I did not have updated height comparisons for the two. Oh, gotcha. So it is late, but I sent them to you for when you're free to view them. Ooh, nice. Let me figure out this duplicate situation. Oh wait, isn't there like a symmetry tool? Hold on, wait. Geometry. I'm racking my brain. I'm trying to... Deformation, maybe? Mirror? Oh my god, I remember. Okay, wait. Duplicate. Mirror. Wait. I think there's a better way to do this, but I think I can do it like this. Merge down. Oh my god. Thank Christ. Okay, and then we do Dynamesh to make it not as crazy. Oh my god, I'm so smart. I remember, dude, I think it's been at least two or 3 years since I've did ZBrush stuff, so you gotta give me a little bit of slack, okay? It's been a minute. Oh, okay, there we go. This is for like the little like guys here, like right here. Okay, wait, it's been a while since I came here. Oh god, a whole fortnight, not even. I think it's been like a day or two. A whole week, a whole day, something. Hopefully there was no washing machines for me are coming to... No. No washing machines yet. You're good, you're good. There is a symmetry tool. Okay, got you. Have you used ZBrush before, Dreamer? Because that would be super helpful. But I also have like the oldest version of ZBrush known to man. So may or may not be super applicable. But I think for most things, it's like pretty much the same. So that's good. Okay, Dynamesh that. Oh, that might actually be not enough stuff. We might actually need it to be a little bit higher resolution. Like, you guys can't see it because it's like tiny little numbers, but 32 maybe? Something like that. Dynamesh it again. This is how I end up with a model with like 3 million polygons, by the way. Or actually more like 18 million polygons. Not a joke, not exaggerated. Because I just Dynamesh everything and everyone's like, oh, Axel, no. Not like that. I'm like, that's too bad, you know? I may be a character artist, but, you know, that is my one character artist flaw. Just using the Dynamesh all over the place. And everyone's like, no, don't do this to yourself, Axel. Think of the children, think of the polygons. It's fine. Dynamesh, it's... Oh, never mind. We're getting to that point where the Dynamesh is reaching its limits already. Alright, put that there. Good enough, you know? Let's see. I have not, but I feel like there's so many tools for most programs. Yeah, that's so fair. That is a lot of tries. It's... Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot of tries. It's a lot of crushed hopes and dreams when I put it into Blender, and it's like struggling to upload up my gigantic sculpt. And I'm like, I have to retopologize this Blender. Oops. Okay, put that back. I think in Dynamesh there's a thing for, okay, resolution, Dynamesh subprojection refinement, thickness, no. We want... Maybe I have to change the subprojection? I don't know, your guess is as good as mine. I'm just gonna do it like way down here. Nope. Nope. How about 0? How about that? Nope. What if I bring it way up here? The max and the minimum, what happens? Nope. What if I just have a higher resolution? Okay, that works, but we don't really want higher resolution quite yet. Like 56? Nope. It's too much still. Maybe 32? Nope, 32 is not enough. 56 it is. Alright. Ads are starting, but, you know, we're chilling. We're actually, like, working on stuff and doing things. Can you believe it? Guys, I think we're making progress as far as I'm concerned. This is crazy. We're actually making something, and it's looking like a thing. What the heck? It's happening. Train is happening. It's gonna look a little strange that the train is so, like, high poly looking, and then Mask Guy is just not, but, you know, we'll see. I think by the time I get retopologized with this, it'll be fine. I just needed to sculpt it so I can actually get the shapes that I want, because it's just, this is crazy. These are crazy shapes, and I don't think I can box model it. I think it would be too hard. Okay, yeah, that's coming, and I'll get to your messages in just a second once you get back, because I don't want to reply once you're gone. But I'll check your messages in just a sec. Okay, there we go. Doing one of these. And I can, like, refine it later. I'm not going to be baking normals or anything with this guy, so we don't really have to worry about that, which is nice. I kind of just decided not to do normals. Even if I did do normals, I think I would... I think what I would do is, like, make the lower poly model and then bring it back for high poly stuff, I think, so that I don't have to worry about it as much, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. It's all kind of just up in the air for, like, what we want in terms of stuff, so... okay, there's that. Let's also do... I say there's that like it's done, but it's just, the, you know, the block-in. I should have kept a duplicate of these sphere things, so I could have just, like, kept it like that. Hold on. Do that. Duplicate. Mirror it. We're in a vibe. It's happening, okay? And then merge that guy down. Merge down. Okay. Sick, sick. It's happening. Dynamesh this to be a little less crazy looking. There we go. That's actually even more crazy. Like a cool 8, perhaps. There we go. Okay. Make that a little bit smaller. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Turn on mirror mode. Okay. Cool, cool. It's happening. Whoop, okay. I'll make a duplicate of this so we can use it later if we need one. Because we're gonna need them for all these different little, like, buggy parts, I think. Here we go. Oh no, Trashy Raccoon ended up in the washing machine. No! The ad washing machine. No! Goodbye, Trashy Raccoon. Brrr. Yep. There they go, into the ad zone. Help them! Help! They're so young, help them! So young and spry. They don't deserve this. They only just got back into stream. No. I got a snake hook with my name on it, and it's right there. All right, got it. I'm alive! Ayy, sick. You have survived ad washing machine. What did you say before? Insert one of those videos where it's like, how many polygons is your model gonna have? 5,000. And then it cuts to you with 3 hours with 5 million, where it's like, boo! Yeah. Like that one sound effect where it's just like, pew! You know what I'm talking, the bass drop. You know what I'm talking about. That silly bass drop. Yeah, cut to Theryl's model like a year ago when I was working on him, and I was like, oops, he's 15 million polygons. I keep trying to downplay how much it was, and I half remember through me talking like, oh wait, it actually was like, it was actually more than that. Oops. Theryl's dumb. He has a lot of polygons. He doesn't have as many anymore, but he still has a lot. Whoop. That guy had problems. He has a lot of problems, but one of them is that he had too many polygons. This calls for the inflate brush, I think. Give me that inflate brush. I know it's like kind of tiny on the screen for you guys, but I'll probably make it a little bigger. Hold on, so we can see. Hold on. Inflate. There it is. Okay. Let me make this bigger so I can see it a little bit more, and then I'll make this a little bit bigger too. Let's see. It kind of doesn't help that it's like behind all of this, but let me just move this up here maybe. Just for today. There we go. Okay, make it a little bigger. There we go. Now we can kind of see it the whole way through, perhaps. A little bigger, a little smaller. That's good. Okay, okay. Oh golly, the 15 million polygon creature. Yeah, no, Thurl needed a lot of help, and he still does, which is why I haven't touched him in a long ass time. And why it takes me so long to work on him, because I'm just like, I'm tired, Scoob. I want him to be done, but it's just so much work, because it's like the first time I went and actually did like a ZBrush model to like a finished model, because like, oops, wouldn't you know it, COVID happened, and then the class that I was supposed to take to like actually do that in school, oopsies, it's actually just canceled. Just turn in your stuff that you had and you pass the class. And I said, okay. So I basically only just did sculpts in that class. I didn't actually like finish a model. So I have yet to actually finish a ZBrush to like model being done. So, because I just, you know, probably take the long way around every time. That's just like bad. So maybe one day, and maybe that day is today with our silly little train model. That's fine. I think I need some more resolution for this though. Maybe a funny 128. Hold on. Is that too much? I think that's too much. Pull it back. 104 maybe. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It like kills me. Like it hurts my soul doing this and being like, fine, that's a block in, leave it. But I've seen some games, man. I've seen, mostly it's like Garden of Banban stuff where it's like, I can tell they just like went into ZBrush, did some kind of freaky sculpt and was like, that looks good, export it, put some basic rigging on it, and I am so proud. And I'm like, I can't. How? I wish I had the like no thought, head empty kind of vibe for getting models done like that, because it's like I always just see the like the problems that I want to fix, and that's why it takes forever. But I'm like, I wish I could be that game developer, just like, that looks fine, moving on. I was like, oh, how do you do it, man? Give me the strength to just care a little bit less. I don't know, something. All right, hold on, I gotta hide all this stuff so I can see. Hold on. Okay. I guess technically I could just copy and paste that guy I just made, but I think they're like different enough in shape that I kind of have to start over. But one second. Here we go. Do this, do that. Give me some of this. Okay. Oops. That is not enough geometry, sir. Can you bless me with a little more geometry? Just a little bit more, please. Can you bless me? All right, there we go. Got it. Let's see. Oh, so that's why the game crashes people's VTuber setups. Probably. Probably. Yeah, it's just like time to make a polygon thing with like no holds barred. You want this model to be 65 gigabytes? Yeah. I've gotcha. Does that really happen though when people play Garden of Banban? Does it just like completely mess up everyone's stuff? I haven't seen it. The only person I've seen it play is Mr. Joel Vinesauce, and he doesn't have anything. No face cam, no nothing. He's just game only streamer, which I appreciate also, but so I haven't actually seen anyone with like a setup TM try and play that game. Okay. I think this is a good resolution. 80? Okay, cool, cool. Give me this. This is like a tiny soundtrack. Give me this more. My English is failing me, so that must mean we're getting late. Give me this more. Tiny sound. Yeah. Guys, it's that time of night where my English just takes a dive. Okay. Inflate this a little bit and call it good. The reason why I'm being so, like, goofy with these is because we're kind of making them flat right now, but we're gonna have to, like, make them less flat. Like, we're gonna have to, like, actually rotate them and do some stuff after this, so... Here, I'll show you what I mean. Let's see. So, like... hide this guy. So, it's all kind of just, like, on this, like, flat plane right now. He kind of just looks like a little spider, you know? Spider. But it's supposed to be kind of, like, angled and, like, you know... I think I had a little sketch of it here, kind of, sort of. Oh, but I don't want to move this, actually. But anyway, it's just that I have to, you know, edit it where it's, like, left and right, kind of tilted. Tilted is the word I was looking for. Like this, you know, or something. And, like, edit it from there so it, like, sticks up or something. Just, like, a bunch of little things. So, I'm just leaving it how it is now, because we're going to be editing it a lot more later anyway. So, good enough for me. That's fine. Sorta. Okay. Oh, that was weird. Okay, anyway. And I think I'm just gonna copy this one because it's close enough to the one behind it. Oops. Okay, so Control D makes it with more topology. So we're not gonna do that, but we're gonna do duplicate over here. Okay. Let's hide all this other stuff. Dude, the Deltarune soundtrack is so good. It's so fun. I think I yapped about it already once, but from, like, the first I'm not gonna spoil nothing, but the first chapter, like, compared to the next ones that came out, I'm like, dude, what are we gonna be even looking at for the final chapters? What is it even gonna look like, man? Like, that's gonna be crazy. What kind of art will become of the last chapters of Deltarune? I can't even imagine it. It's just another plane of existence at that point, you know? Okay, hold on. I also like seeing the, like, team grow every time. Oh, I saw your little message there, hold on. But, I like seeing the team grow every time I play Deltarune, or like any kind of, like, game Toby does, where it's just like, first game, just him and Temmie, you know, maybe like one other guy. And then the next time a game came out, it's like him and another guy, and then like some translator people, and then like a couple more. And then now it's like Deltarune with like a whole team of people, kinda, sorta. And then like it just keeps getting bigger and bigger. So I'd like to imagine by like the last game, it's like... It's like, what do you call it? I don't know. I guess like a Final Fantasy kind of list of things where it's just like, here's 1 billion people that worked on the game. It's like, nice. Look at all these people making Deltarune now. It's so sick. Yes. Sometimes there's too many cooks in the kitchen, but you know. All right, let's see. What'd you say? You said, Dreamer says, for crashing people's VTuber setups, it happened with the streamer Snake Station many times. The game was brutal on his system, so he has to be 2D when he plays that game. Oh. Yeah, it's like, I just recently rewatched the episode, but it's like Chicken in the Darkness from Game Grumps, where it's just like, hi, we're a bunch of, like, high schoolers that made this game, and Aaron, like, was like, do you hear the gaming computer? And it's like, like, like it's about to take off, and I'm like, oh shit, yeah, one of those games. Yep. Everything is always loaded in at all times, no culling, and everything is like 10,000 polygons, so the computer is rendering the entire game, every frame, 30 frames a second, because you know that's not running at 60 frames a second. You know it. Okay, hold on. I think these guys, these little, like, tube guys, I might have to just, like, remake in Blender, but, we'll see. We'll see, we'll see. It's basically just to, like, get, like, a, I don't know, just kind of like a base. Because it's kind of hard to get these, like, shapes in just box modeling. And I know Blender has sculpting stuff now, I hear you say, but it's just not... Even though I haven't used Blender for very long, and I know it's probably okay, I don't know. I think I just like ZBrush a little bit better for as terrible as it is for a lot of things, but you know. Blender can't handle my terrible topology, you know? That's basically what it is. Oh, my PC! My PC! There it goes! Before I had everything set up for, you know, streaming, like in a good way, it's still like kind of, you know, my S's and K's kind of come out like really strong, and it really bothers me. But I haven't really had the time to like fiddle with like microphone stuff, because it's like as soon as I fiddle with microphone stuff and it is bad, then like going back, I don't know how I can fix it. So I'm like, all right, I gotta be really sure about fixing all this microphone stuff. But before I had like noise reduction and stuff, because my computer is on my desk, it used to be like you could hear my computer being like way in the distance, and then I was like, wait a minute, I know Discord has this like noise reduction thing. There should be something like that, right? And it's like, yes, if you have an NVIDIA card, it can like filter out stuff. And I was like, oh my god, I'm a fool. I should have just been doing this from the start. So now you don't hear the computer anymore. Ta-da! Wow. So I don't really like having my computer on the floor. Hold on, save as. We should probably save, huh? Oh wait. Now this is a thing. Hold on, save as. This is the tool. The tool is labeled as Sphere 3D, and I'm a little concerned. We'll see. We'll see. Save as train, I hope. Hold on. Demo head. Okay. Hold on. Save. Train.ctl. What if I just open another ZBrush and then I check it before I close this one? Hold on. Recent. It hasn't updated, so I'm a little concerned. Okay, that's the plan. Okay, I have saved it. I'm minimizing. I'm opening up another version of ZBrush to check it. Hold on. I'm really, really weirded out by how ZBrush saves stuff. Can I have two open at the same time? I don't know. It's not letting me minimize now, so that's a little concerning. Let's see. I think it can. SNK, is that SK reference? I don't know what that is, so probably not. It's an SNK reference. Remind me of the game I work on sometimes. Oh yeah, I remember you were working on a game, but I can't quite remember what it was. I think it was like I remember you said it started as like a Pokemon thing or something. I remember, and you were doing like a bunch of different like classes and stuff, if I remember correctly. It was a while ago, so forgive me if I can't quite remember all the details, but okay, hold on. Let me see if maybe I can just do this. Okay, I don't think I can have two open at the same time. I'm learning. Hold on, project has been changed. Cancel. I just want to make sure we're saving this the right way first before I go doing something else. 1 second. I have no confidence in ZBrush. Me earlier, I love ZBrush. I prefer it over Blender. Me also. ZBrush is scary. I think if I just do save as, I think it's gonna be okay. But it's saving the tool, which this is a sub-tool, right? So theoretically, if I save it as the tool, it should be all the things together, right? This is labeled train. So if I go here in Lightbox and I just open up like, let's say, I don't know what this is. I'm a little concerned. Here, we can look at Daryl for 2 seconds again. Here you go. Here's the, open this up for a second. Okay. And then if we do import, oh, probably not, because that's importing into this. But this is train here. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna close ZBrush and I'm gonna open it. It's still gonna work. and it's gonna work, okay? Close it. We have to figure this out now before I go too far, and then we fuck everything up. And then I save it in the wrong way, and then we're just like, uh-oh. Oh, you just saved it? No, it's a platformer. It's a whack-ass name. Oh, gotcha. I couldn't quite remember. There's a couple of people that are making some games in here, so I like to keep track, but sometimes it's hard to keep track of everybody's stuff. Okay. I'm also gonna get up ghost chat because I can see you guys are typing, but I kind of check a little too late, I've been realizing. So give me a second. I'll get up ghost chat here in just a sec. Yeah, you guys can't see when I save stuff because it's like a window versus like a screen capture, so it doesn't show it when I save it. Just because I have NDA stuff floating around, so I just want to make sure we're all good, you know? New document. Okay, I got it. Here we go. And then we do load recent train.ztl. It's gonna be there. I'm gonna will it to be there. Okay, sick. Okay, we're good. Everything is a-okay, guys. We've got it figured out. Everything's great. Okay. Flash. Okay, cool. Now we can continue with full confidence, knowing that I know how to save the project. And we can keep going, you know? But yes, how is your game going, Trashy Raccoon? Are you making it in Game Maker? What are you doing with that stuff? I was gonna tell you to commence the saving, as I hadn't reminded you to do it all the stream. Oh, yeah. I'm usually pretty okay at saving. I have like a ton of backup stuff. Like, that's the reason why my computer is so full, because I can't even tell you how many versions. Did you see? Are you seeing what look, there's so many Therals. There's so many. There are like 20. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. There's 26 in just this little section alone. You know? And if we scroll even farther, there's even more. There's like 30. There's like 30 of them. There's like so many versions of just Theral, okay? Look, he's everywhere. He just keeps going, you know? So I have so many files. I have so many. So it's just, I'm a backup monster. I enjoy backups. I enjoy things backed up in case, you know, something goes horribly, terribly wrong. It's because there's been too many rigs that I've made where I press Control-Z one time, and then the whole thing is like just fucked up. And then I go and I'm like, okay, Maya, I have an autoback file, right? And Maya goes, haha, what autoback file? You didn't save it. You didn't set the project to have an autoback. And I said, oh no. What do you mean? So then I had to remake the whole rig. Isn't that fun? We love when that happens. And it's due tomorrow. I was like, oh, please help me. So I've just been saving and setting up like autoback stuff for everything. I enjoy autoback stuff. I thought about adding in like a save function for stream, so you can like click the like save Axel and it would save for me automatically, but like with the cooldown obviously, because sending all that stuff to my PC would probably crash it. Just like let it happen whenever. But I had a feeling it would like override something important if I wasn't careful, so that's why I just still do it myself. So there we go. Okay, so we got kind of like this, like, we've got this thing going on, right? Sorta. It looks like a little man from this side. Like he's gonna do a little jig. But I think we have to just like start moving some stuff around that we just think looks good, because I don't really have any reference from the side. It was just like from the front and then like whatever we feel like doing past that. So I can turn off the see-through guide now, or maybe I'll leave it on just so I can see it a little. Here we go. What are we looking at for a break? 36 minutes? Okay, and what time is it? It's like 8. Let me send a quick message to my roommates. Oh, I do have a message. ZBrush unfortunately is like a full screen program only. at least for me. So it covers up what time it is. Oh, you sent all your bug characters. Oh, I'll look at this for 2 seconds. Or 1 second. Copy. This is Dreamer's Little Creatures. Give me 1 second. Let me see. Because I think what I'll do is, let's see, get this out of here. So see what we're doing. Here's this guy. And I kind of did it from the side here, sort of. It was just kind of like for fun to see if I could do it, but we don't have to actually follow it directly. Yeah, let's see, file new from clipboard. Here we go. It's not just bug characters. Oh, okay, got you. Oh yeah, here's all your little guys. Oh, I remember this guy. Yeah. I remember having a very hard time with their name though. I don't know if I have it in my heart to try it again, but look at all these cool guys. Yes. Yeah, there's some buggos. You got some good guys in here. Guys, gals, theys, thems, all the creatures, all in one spot. Yes. Look at all these little creatures. They're so fun. You have like so many different little creatures. They're so fun. This guy's cute. Look at him down here. Hello. Big plant creature. Yes. I haven't drawn a dragon in a very long time. I'm just realizing. I like this armadillo. Oh, wait. Didn't Distant draw this armadillo for you? I think they did, right? I'm pretty sure. Or did they redesign it for you? Is that what happened? Let's see. Earfen Nira. Earfen Nira. Oh, okay, got you. I think I have more sleep today, so I think that is. Pangolin. And yes. Oh, gotcha. Sick. I was like, I feel like I've seen that one before, somewhere. I like this little... the human standing in the middle of all of these little guys. Good. I like this water creature, too. Was this inspired by... Chaos? Is that what it is? I don't know Sonic, really, but I think that looks pretty cool. I like this guy a lot, too. They're fun. So many good little creature designs. Oh, Little Merman person. Yes! I need to make more merfolk. I have like one character from like 10 million years ago. And that's kind of it. But I haven't actually drawn them since then. I probably should. Here, let's see. New from clipboard. Ooh, some Hollow Knight guys. I feel like following an art style is super fun to try. Especially with like more simple stuff like Hollow Knight, where it's just kind of like, do whatever you feel. I like this cool, like... Oh, where's my pen? Here it is. I like this guy back here with the... Oh, computer? Are you okay, computer? It's okay, computer. We got you. It's fine. Maybe not. Oh, computer. Computer needs some air. Hold on. I got you, buddy. Get some air. It is getting a little bit hot in here for some reason. I couldn't imagine why. five art programs open, 3D programs. My VTuber. I wonder why it's so hot in here. But I like this body plan a lot with like the big arms. I think that's so fun. These are so cool. Let's see. Distant redesigned my Poison Dragon, Pangolin, and Sea Slug. Ooh, that's so fun. I feel like it's great when people have like redesign commissions open. Because you're just like, just do whatever you want, whatever you feel. And Chaos was inspiration for that? Yes? Okay, sick. I definitely have characters where I'm like, I just like the way this guy is, and I'm just gonna do something similar, and I don't care what you say. I don't care. Let's see. Poison Dragon, Pangolin, and Sea Slug. Poison Dragon. Is it this one? Is this the Poison Dragon here in the back? This guy? And then Sea Slug. This one? Oh, this guy. Yes, that looks like distance art to me. That looks cool. I like that guy. It's that like blue dragon one, right? I think so. Yeah, I think that looks like distance art to me. Those two guys. They look fun. Do you want to know my goofy ass name? No, my game's goofy. Yes. Yes, you should. It needs some what? I don't know. What did I say? I forgot. What did I say? It's okay, Labubu, don't cry. Everything will be just Dubai, yes. Oh, yes, okay, yeah, I know that guy. Okay, sweet, sweet. And this is the last one that they sent. Let's see. I like the song, but I don't think I can do it a second time. Okay, here we go. All right, cool, cool, cool. You said my computer needs some air, but I'm air. Oh, okay, got you. Need some cool, crisp, ocean air. These guys are so cute. I like this guy a lot too. I say guy, but you know what I mean. This creature, okay? I like this blue. I'm like, I don't know where to look. They're all so fun. These are so fun. I like the stripies on this guy too. They're cool. I always think it's like fun to like design costumes for like bug characters because they almost always have like, or sorry, bug characters because they almost always have like a million billion arms. You're like, what do I do with this? So it's always so cool to see what people come up with. These guys are so fun. I don't really have a height chart for any of my guys, other than Daryl, because I had to for the project that he was for. It's just like, yep, he's a 7-foot tall something, I guess, because he's got those bird legs. But thank you for sharing. These are so fun. You have a wide range and variety of creatures, and I strive to have as many as you. I make one character every 10 years, it seems. These are so fun, but thank you. I'll close it out for now, unless you have more to share later. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Goodbye, creatures. They stopped by for a little adventure. Let's see. Like the guy holding the trident. They were cool. You said my computer needs air. Let's see. Okay. High tie. Oh. Guys, you know my reading comprehension's not that great, okay? Especially late at night. But it's high TTYDT. Is that correct? Is that right? You tell me, man. Is that correct? I don't know. That is all. Okay, cool. There's so many little guys. Thank you for sharing. I need to have more... I don't know. I'm always like, as usual, taking too long to do anything. So I just have my like little collection of like 2 or 3 creatures, and then I haven't really bought characters very often. I have like 1 or 2 that I've bought, but that's kind of it. I kind of like, I don't know. If I ever buy a character, I always just like immediately draw them because I'm like, okay, now he's mine. You know, now they're mine because I've drawn them. But I feel like it takes me a while to even consider buying a character. So usually those like character auction things just go too quick, and I'm just like, I guess I didn't need them anyway, you know? It's one of those things. Okay, so if we just like tilt it slightly, I think that's like kind of fine, honestly. I'm kind of just okay with that. Like this. And then we tilt it like that, you know? Maybe? Yeah, let's make it like a little longer so we can like clear this little section here. Well, this is like where the hands are gonna go, right? So maybe we just push it forward slightly, maybe? Alright, I was gonna get up ghost chat because I kept ignoring you guys, sorry. You guys are just like, just slightly too far off the screen. It's my terrible, ignoring. Or not ignoring, that's the wrong word, but I have like terrible tunnel vision. Okay, here we go. Now you guys are on my main monitor, so I can actually see you now. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Scrolling up here. Not even close. Well, you know. If it's not a normal word, I have a little bit of trouble, but I do my best. Let's see. Inspired to have all those sillies like you guys? Yeah. Dreamer has lots of good little creatures. The one with the trident stingray is named Basasulo. Sick. Mute character designer. Ooh. Uses ice abilities to model different weapons. That's fun. He also has a notebook in which he draws highly detailed pinups of just weapons. Sick. It's like, I wonder what that guy's drawing in there all the time. I don't know. They like conspire to like go look into it, and they're like, what could it possibly be? And they open it up and it's just like super high detailed models of Like, this is not what I expected at all. What is in here? This is sick. A weapon designer. Oh, okay, got you. Yeah, it's like, I'm a character designer. What could they possibly be putting in there? Oh, it's a bunch of weapons. Not what I expected, but alright. Oh my, now. It's the song I played for 3 months straight. Yes, it's good. Okay, okay. How far are we gonna take this? I don't know. What time is it? It's late. That's all the time that it is. But I kind of just want to, like, get this figured out, and then we'll be done for the day, I think. Maybe I'll just do this little guy here. Yeah, maybe. I'm just kind of, like, vibing, you know? We're not really worried about much other than just... I just kind of wanted to do art today. That's kind of it. Oh, typed incorrectly there. He's a weapon designer. That's because he loves weapons quite a bit. Nice. It's like the big wall of weapons. It's like, yes, my children. Oh, wait. Listen, have you ever watched, Surf's Up? He could be like the, Surf's Up penguin where he's like, maybe not the vibe you're looking for exactly, but it's like, this one's Loretta. She came to me and I just said, this is the one. But then I found Georgita, and Georgita is just as good. I loved her for 10 months. I used this one for 10 months. And then I made another one, and it's even better, you know? Like, have them all named, framed, and, like, put up there for, like, everyone to see. Like, look at this. My glorious collection of weapons. So great. So powerful. I didn't like Surf's Up when I was a kid because I thought it was boring. But now I'm an adult and I said, yep, that's a good show. That's a good movie. I didn't really like the interview part of the movie as a kid. I thought it was just boring for some reason. Because usually if it didn't have an animal in it, I didn't watch it. But I don't know. Maybe it was like too like people coded or something. I was just like, nah, that's not for me. I like Happy Feet. Happy Feet's a good movie. I still like Happy Feet. I like how weird Happy Feet is. He's also mute. Oh, gotcha. I always think that mute characters are fun, where it's just like, you have to like have different interactions with them and like portray stuff a little different, but I think it's cool. Although my game is really hard to read, I actually have a second idea for the name. You can always do like the subtitle, you know? You can always have like the quote-unquote normal title and then have the like subtitle, the like thing where it's like, you know, in JRPGs it's like, I don't know, a candle runner or something. I don't know. Candle destroyer. But then like the subtitle is like The Land Beneath the Waves, underground adventure from 2048, express edition, double or nothing. You know, it's like a super long subtitle that like means nothing. You know? It could be something like that where you're just like, here's where the funny version of my title is, but I have the like normal one that people can Google as the like main one, you know? Want to hear it? Yeah, man, you don't have to ask permission. You can just say whatever you're feeling, as long as it's, you know, TOS. You know, we're all just chilling in a little room, just like doing stuff, okay? We're just like vibing. Let's see. This is a... I mean, if I didn't want to talk to you guys, there wouldn't be a chat box, you know? You can say whatever you want. It's so funny when people are like, I'll be right back, I have to go to the bathroom. And I'm like, you just go, man. You know, that's fine. You can do whatever you want. It's not like I can stop you from here, you know? Just another Steam platformer. Nice, nice. Just another one. I feel like you could make it a little bit more special, perhaps. Because then why would people... Listen, this is coming from a guy who just made a video and I titled it a perfectly... What did I say? I think I titled it as like... I don't even remember anymore. Oh, a perfectly average game of Deadlock, and I said, that's a funny name, I'll keep it. But then after I posted it, and I was kind of like, I probably should have had a different title. Probably. But I still like it anyway, so I just left it. And I was like, that's fine. But there's no, like, call to action to the title. So I'm like, that's probably why the Date Everything one did better. But also, Deadlock is a lot more niche, so it's probably a bit of both. But I kind of posted it and went, something went wrong. But I know that also YouTube is doing a weird thing right now with views. I don't know. I just posted it because I wanted to, but I still check up on stuff like that, you know? I still look at little analytic things to be like, I'm learning. I'm looking at stuff, you know? Let me see. Bug Fables, The Everlasting Sapling, or Naruto Ultimate Ninjas 2, The Phantom... Exactly, that's what I mean. You have, like, the main title, and then you have, like, the rest of the gobbledygook after to, like, be like, alright, here's what the game's actually about. It's like, the opposite of light novel titles, where it's just like, put everything all in the main title. Just, there you go, you know? It's all right there. You don't need to even read it, you know? Bofuri, I maxed out my defense or whatever. I don't even remember the whole name because it's too long. But it shows up on my feed all the time, that like one anime where she's like, I made my defense very high. I have a bad habit of asking because people sometimes don't pay attention to my stuff. Oh no, that's totally fine. You're good. I try to read everybody's messages, and if I forget, you can just... Usually, it's when there's like a raid and there's like a ton of people, and I'm like, I have to go back and check everyone's messages. Wait, I got it. But for the most part, I try to, you know, see what everyone's talking about, doing the thing, you know? Unless I'm just like, alright guys, I gotta focus up, I gotta be right back. And I'll let you know. But even then, I kind of go back and check, you know? Hold on. Geometry... Dynamesh, here we go. I need a little bit more Dynamesh resolution here. Hold on. 128. Oh god, we got floating bits. Hold on. We gotta inflate this here. I always feel like they might ask me something or try to talk to me while I'm not there. That's fair. I feel like it's like more or less fine for the most part. That's also kind of why I lock the chat when I'm gone. There's like an auto mod thing that's just like, no one can speak in here, because I don't have any other mods other than just me, so I try to just like lock it down if I'm not around, you know? That reminds me, I have to like set up the Discord a little bit better. No one say anything. No one do anything stupid in there, okay? Not that you guys, I feel like you guys would police yourselves if someone did something silly, but like, I'm still thinking about that incident TM from a bit ago, and I'm like, I gotta like, my issue is that I want to be able to have the Discord be somewhere where people can post their stuff if they need to show it to me on stream, but I kind of set that up for here so they can post links, I think? Maybe? I don't actually know. I thought I fixed it, but then it didn't work for the guy yesterday posting ArtStation links, and I was like, okay, so I have to look into it again, but I have to make it so that when you first join the Discord, it's like, it takes a second for you to like actually post stuff from outside. Because that was like a weird little incident that happened, and I don't want it to happen again. So, speaking of moderation stuff, yeah, maybe it's for the best. Let's see. I think I just added a bit of pizzazz to the acronym, though. Okay, gotcha. Jasper. Ooh, that would be cool. I feel like that has some intrigue to it. I also just like the name Jasper, so I'm a little biased. But a game called Jasper could be kind of fun. I like that. Again, though, I'm not a marketer, okay? I'm just a guy who watches some marketer content, and I just look at games, I guess, and like what did well and what didn't, because I like silly data, you know? Not that I know what any of it means, but, you know, I didn't go to school for it, so what do I know? Okay, let's see. I'm looking at my little doodle for the side view thing here. Hold on, I'm making it a little bigger so I can see. Let's see. I think Jasper is cool, because then you also can, like, remember it as a name, which I think is cooler. But that's just me. That's just my opinion. If you think it's cool, you just do whatever you feel like, because it's your game, you know? But I still think opinions are important, but you also have to know when the opinions are bunk. You have to just be like, I'm gonna do it my way. Nah, I'm just gonna do it anyway. Originally was gonna be Jasp. That sounded kind of meh. Yeah, it's a little close to a Japanese slur, so be very careful. Well, okay, I need you to be careful. All right, so just be careful with that one. So Jasper's fine, but removing that S is a little scary. So I would also double check that before you go do anything too. It's so funny because like different countries just have like different stuff, and when you go to like look it up and you're like, uh-oh. It's the same thing. So it's so sad. I think it's like distance chat. I think someone they, instead of Dune, it was like the second half of raccoon, and I was like, uh-oh, and they said uh-oh, and everyone went uh-oh. So we were like, uh-oh, that's not good. Uh-oh. So you have to kind of be a little aware of stuff like that, or just double check before you're like publishing something, especially just in case it's bad. You know, like spaz in US is just like, you know, they're just going crazy, like, you know, whatever. But in Europe, it's like derogatory, so you have to be careful. You know, so stuff like that. It's just some games just have bad translations, and I've seen good games get bad translations, and I go, oh no. Oh no, that's no good. That's really not good. Oh my lord, I didn't know. Yeah, when my friends call me the yeah, and they didn't know it was bad. Yeah, you know, it's one of those things where it's like, if you didn't know, you didn't know, and you just, you know, wipe your hands clean. You go, all right, next time I'll just not say it again. Done. That's it. That's all you need to do. Simply just say, oops, my bad, and just move on. That's it. Easy peasy. If you didn't know, you know. I remember I got it from, you know, role model streamers is like a little dangerous situation, but I kind of took it to heart where there's a streamer that was like, so much can be like figured out by just saying, oops, like an earnest, oops, my bad. And I'm like, you're so right. Yeah, it's kind of true. An earnest, oop, my bad, you know, and then you're good. You're good. Just don't do it again. Done. What are we doing here, guys? This is, looking... Let me see. Yeah, I think we gotta make this a little thicker, I think. Hold on. Added the ER from the platform to make Jasper. Yeah, no, I like Jasper. I think that's cute. I like it. It's also the name of like a rhinestone, I think, right? Yeah, so that could be kind of fun if you like have colors and stuff. What is it? Is it a Jasper stone? Is that like a multicolored thing? I don't exactly remember. I think I'm thinking of it from Steven Universe. Hold on. Jasper stone? Ooh. Ooh, they're cool. Okay, here. Yeah. It's like, there's green ones and there's red ones. Ooh. Jasper types by colors. Oh, there's a bunch of different kinds. Oh. This is cool. Here, look at this. Ooh. Look at all that. I know you probably weren't going for, like, stone stuff, but, like, that's kind of cool that you got all these different guys in here. Dude, look at this. Bloodstone? Sick. Picture Jasper. Hold on. I'm going down a rabbit hole for 2 seconds. Picture Jasper? Stone. Huh. I guess there's really not that much about them. It seems like it's just, like, cool layers, I guess. So there's, like, a lot of stuff like this. It looks like a Japanese print or something. You know what I mean? Like the, like, or like a Chinese, like, watercolor painting. This is cool. I've learned something new today. A picture Jasper. Ooh. That's cool. Well, S-word thing is also bad in the USA. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, I don't really use it that much anymore. I'm just like, But yeah, no, it was like... it was that same time where the R-word was also in that same boat, but yeah, nope. I was the S-word guy, and I was like, oh no, I'm just not gonna do it no more. We're okay. You know, maybe I should actually show you the one the loading screen art I made for my game that I think looks kind of cool. Yeah, you should. You should. Yeah, no, internet slang goes crazy, man. It's just wild. No more internet slang for me. I'm okay. Also, slang changes so quickly that sometimes you just start out saying something and you have to go, wait a minute, hold on. This isn't good. But I'll get off this topic. Sorry. We're good. I just want to make sure you weren't making like a silly goof with the name of your game. That's it. That's all I wanted to mention it for. Okay. And we're just gonna do this. I'm just lining it up with the stuff underneath it here. Let's see. If you to know law about long video game titles, there's a good one. I have low stats, but my class is leader, so I recruited everyone I know to fight the Dark Lord. Oh my goodness. It's too long. They keep getting longer. But it does work, though. I have picked up a couple things just reading the title and going, okay, why not? That sounds fun. I think the longest one that I have currently... I feel like, hold on, I think I have like a really long title, but I can't quite remember what it is. The longest title? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe... I don't know. I guess the longest one that I have is like... It's also the silliest title. It's like The Wise Wizarding World of Wizards or something. By Nagabe-san. Hold on. Nagabe Wise Wizard something? Let me turn on the music a smidge. Hold on. It's getting a little crazy. There we go. Turn down a smidgen. It's the Wise Beasts of the Wizarding Wisdoms. That is the longest title I think I own in my little collection of books. Here. You're gonna look at it and go, oh. Oh, I didn't put the ZBrush on. I'm sorry. I guess I'm glad I checked it out then. There it is. Oh, it's like 2 pixels. Where's a better one? Is this a bigger one? Yeah, here we go. I love Nagabe. They know what I want, and they give it to me. And I say, I'll buy all your books. Thank you. Thank you for this gift. This food. I love it. Thank you. Oh wait, I left your server? Damn. Yeah, whatever you want, man. Like I said, if you need to leave and do something else, then it's no big deal, man. Do whatever you need to do. I never wanted to be, like, weird if people need to be like, I just gotta go. And it's like, that's fine, man. You know? I'd rather you come in when you're feeling good about it, you know? Whatever you're feeling like. And if you come back later and you just say, hey, it's been a while, and I say, great, that's kind of it, you know? It's a parody game. You'll recruit 99 people to fight simultaneously. I'll Google it. Here, let's see. Let's see. I'm gonna try and copy this if OBS will let me. Hold on. OBS, please. It has a problem with scrolling up sometimes. All right, here we go. It's kind of like the Wonderful 101, I'm assuming. Okay, I have low stats, my class is leader. Okay. I feel like there's an anime I watched that had that similar kind of premise. It ended up being too silly, so I didn't watch the whole thing, but... Oh, is it a Game Maker game? Oh. Oh no. Oh no. What is this? Is this what the game looks like? This is so silly. Hold on. I want to be full volume for this. I had to close the window because I was like, I want to be full volume and talking about this, but all of my, you know, people around me can't be hearing about my Game Maker game explorations. You know? This is crazy. Oh my god. Is this the battle screen? Hold on. Okay, it's like 2 pixels, but is there a better one? There isn't. Oh, hold on. Okay, here we go. This is goofy. This is as Joel Vinesauce would say, vomit blast, because it's got all the numbers everywhere. You know, it's like numbers, numbers, numbers. This is sick. This is so silly. Oh dear. People, listen. There's like this thing that everyone says where it's like, if we didn't have people work all the time, people wouldn't do nothing. But then look at this art that people make just anyway, you know? Whether or not you have a job or nothing, honestly, we need to get more of this. Universal basic income. And then everyone makes really great Game Maker games. You know? That's what I want. All these silly Game Maker games all over the place. Gimme, gimme. Okay, here we go. Guys, let's see. It's almost 9, by the way. I'm getting a little tired. It's one of those late night things that we just started late, and I was like, I bet I could go for a little bit longer, but ads are in 5 minutes. I don't really know what we want to do. I don't know if we want to just like let the ads go and then we go for like half an hour, but I do want to stream tomorrow, kind of, to make up for not having stream kind of earlier today. Oh wait, and I'll get the ZBrush thing working also. There we go. So I'm thinking, oh boy, put that back. Uh-oh. Are we good? Is everything fine? Oh. Okay, we're fine. So I think what we're gonna do is I'm gonna call it a night right before the ads come. I'll like snooze them for like 10 minutes or whatever. And then tomorrow, I'll be honest, I don't know what time. But sometime tomorrow, we can play some Date Everything for a bit, and maybe do art stuff. I don't know. I think the plan for tomorrow is I want to go outside. You know, I want to go outside for a little bit, and then whenever I get back from doing that outside thing, you know, I'll probably sit my butt on the computer and do some stuff. So, and then I can tell you guys about it, and we can do some little like, hee hee, I went outside and did some things today, guys. Wow. But yes. Oh, I also have some work to do. I just forgot. I forgot that I have some work to do. Okay. Plan for tomorrow. I go outside. I come back. We play some Date Everything for a couple hours, you know? But then, like, right around dinner time, I kind of say, peace out, and we're good. So I think I'm only going to be streaming for maybe, like, 3-4 hours tomorrow, maybe? Just playing Date Everything. I don't know if I'll have time to do some silly train game stuff tomorrow. I don't think I will, because I'll have to do some work tomorrow. So I need to save my 3D brain for that. But, you know, we made some good progress today. We were, like, doing a bunch of stuff. We started a lot of things for the train in specific. We kind of figured out bartender's whole situation. This is looking cool, you know? We're getting there. So yeah, I think we made some, like, decent character art progress on this. It's a little unfortunate that, I want to finish the new Axel model for next month, possibly. No promises, but I really am trying. But then as soon as we start working on train game stuff, I'm gonna have to like do 2D model only. So put it back in retirement. Put it in there in the box, in the toy box for the foreseeable future when we work on train game stuff. So unfortunate, but I think it should be good. Topco and I are doing Deadlock. If you'd like to join, yes, I would. I was thinking about it. I'm tired though, so I don't. And listen, I went 0 and 5 yesterday. I'll be completely real. I don't know if I'll be very good. Ooh, I'm still a little scarred by it. I'm still a little. Oh, if there's a Mina on the other team, we're gonna lose. I'm so sorry. I don't know how to deal with Mina yet. She's got all of the stuff that I'm just not good at. Oh my goodness! Look at all this stuff. Oh, well, thank you. But yes, so I'll do a little announcement on the Discord if you're in there, just being like, hey guys, I'll let you know like an hour beforehand, being like, I'm gonna come in and do some stream stuff. But it'll probably be sometime in the afternoon, like mid-late afternoonish, so Because I'm actually, okay, I'm gonna pick a promise. I'm not gonna play Dwarf Fortress tonight. I'm not. I'm gonna go straight to bed like a good boy. I'm not gonna beat up the mandrills trying to get into my fortress, okay? I'll let them live another day, you know? But aside from that, I'll go to bed, I'll wake up, I'll go to the beach, I'll go say hi to the waves for you, you know? And I'll come back and we'll do some gaming, you know? I think that's a good idea. I'm just like, I'm trying to make a schedule where I go to the beach after work because I'm close enough that I can. And I want to do that before I have to move because it's looking, you know, looking more and more like I'm probably gonna have to move out of California, which would be kind of poopy. But we'll see, we'll see. So I'm gonna try and make the most of it while I'm here, you know? But that's all I think for today. So here's this guy. Wow. We've got these little guys here. You can kind of see where it's going. Sorta, kinda. I think I'm gonna edit this a little more later, but let's see. There's that. There's this guy and this guy and this guy. Wow. Guys, it's gonna look so fucking sick. I'm excited about this again. I was like, the train gave me like, what is that called? Agita? Where you just have like insane, like, I don't know, you look at it and go, you know? But I'm feeling excited about it again. It's looking kind of cool. You know, as cool as a little block out like this can look, but you know, it's happening. It's gonna happen, little spider freak. Spider, you know? So I'm pretty stoked. I'm pretty excited. So I think, so if you're not gonna be here tomorrow, I'm taking a 2-week break because I'm going to a convention next weekend, and then after that, it's a week prep for, you know, Halloween and all that. So, but if you want some updates on stuff, you can go to the Discord and you can get checked up on there if you want to know what I'm doing, when I'm doing it, all that stuff. But thank you for coming today if you did. I'm going to save this really quick before we go, or else I'll forget and it'll be so sad. Okay, there we go. I may work on stuff like this outside of stream. I'm not sure, but I doubt it, but just as a heads up, that might happen. But either way, thank you for coming. I'll see if anyone's live. It's kind of late though, but I'll see. Let's go take a peek. But I'm so excited the train game stuff is coming along all right, you know? I'm pretty stoked, you know? Excited. Let's see, raid stuff. Good night if I see you tonight. Yes, I will let you know. I haven't had dinner yet, so I don't know. But I'll message the group chat because I know it's kind of late for you too, Owlbear, so I don't know if you're gonna be up later, but I might just play one game by myself, and if I'm not vibing with it, then it might just be like that's the end of the night. That's it for me. Following, let's see. Somebody to raid? The Alchemist is open. They're doing stuff. And Gnarly is open. Oh my god, they're also playing Kingdom Hearts. I was gonna say, the Alchemist is playing Kingdom Hearts, but so is Gnarly. We can go say hi to Gnarly. Owlbear's like, yes, Gnarly, it's time. It's Saturday? That's fine. Okay, I'll go get some food and see how it is. I'm feeling a little pooped, but we'll see what happens. I don't want to subject you guys to my bad gameplay. But we'll see. Let's go say hi to Gnarly. We'll drop you guys off over there. Or start the raid. We know Gnarly. We like Gnarly. Yes. Okay, cool. I'll see you guys some other time, some other day. Sooner rather than later, which is tomorrow. But if not, then I will see you for October, which is super fun and goofy stuff that I hope I can get done in time. You know? So we'll say hi and go over there. And thank you for dropping by. Lots of good people over here today. And that's it. Sorry it was a little bit of a later stream than normal, but you know, 2 hours or not at all, I guess. Oh wait, that's right, we had the crash. So we probably were a little longer than that, but anyway, doesn't matter. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. As always, you can go to the Discord for updates for stuff if I'm busy or whatever. And that's it. Thanks for dropping by and just hanging out. I appreciate you. And let's go say hi to Gnarly. I don't have a raid message. I don't have one. We just go in and say hi with a little smile, okay? show up with a smile. Yes. Okay, cool. Let's go watch Kingdom Hearts with Gnarly for a bit, and have a good night, everybody. Good night, good night. Bye, 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 bye. See you.